I'm going to make some coffee, you know. That's a Saturday morning ritual. Got to have coffee. I stopped drinking as much coffee as I used to drink a lot, but I'm kind of cut down just drinking it on the weekends. For a while, I wasn't drinking coffee at all, but you know, like during this time of year, I cut myself some slack, and it's nice to have coffee in the morning, especially when it's kind of chilly outside. But too much coffee during the day, I mean, I was just, we all know what caffeine can do to a person. But anyway, I'm thinking, hoping that slowly but surely employers are catching on to this. I think maybe initially, sometimes, people have a plan in mind. They think they're doing something good for a target. They might think that they're having a little pleasant surprise or something, or maybe they think that the target might be peculiar, and they might think that this person needs to change their behavior. So they put things in place to try to quote unquote help a person, and this is how it ends up in tragedy. Because what happens is their good intention ends up turning into aggression. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by the mob or whatever. And I'm just basically saying that I can't stress enough to if you have something to say to a person, or you feel like you want to help a person in their life, it needs to be said to their face. And any kind of arrangements or matchmaking or dealing with confrontations or suspicions or rumors or just stupid stuff like this, it needs to be addressed to that person. Okay, keep all of that shit to yourselves, because this is affecting way too many people, and nobody deserves that. So I think slowly but surely employers are finally starting to understand the cause and effect of this, and the reasons why we have these kind of laws, the reasons why things are supposed to be held confidential, the reason why they're not supposed to mix domestic issues with professional lives of people. Like, for example, if a woman is, let's just say, for example, she's, a lot of people discriminate against divorced women, okay? They do. And it's really stupid. But let's just say, for example, I think I used this example before, her husband beats her, and she needs to get out, and she needs to be stable, and she needs to be safe. And then you got this employer that doesn't understand, and they think, well, she needs to be doing this. She should be in her marriage or whatever. And she's getting beaten to a bloody pulp on a daily basis. She's got small kids or whatever. She needs her freedom more than anything at this point, okay? So this is where the issue, that's why we have these laws, okay? So I've been basically spouting off this, what you guys perceive to be as crap, for a very long time, and now you're starting to realize the cause and effect, and I'm shouldering the burden, okay? So all perps and employers is, hey, you guys got to make my way, you got to pave my way to be smooth, okay? I don't want anything really from you. I don't want you guys following me around. I don't want you guys putting my house under surveillance. I don't want you guys doing that anymore. But you guys obviously made a huge mistake, a very life-damaging mistake, okay? And so the only thing I'm asking for you guys to do is help clear the air. I'm doing all I can by making these videos, which I've been doing for about a year now, okay? January is National Stalking Awareness Month. I will be sending, I think it's a good idea for me to send, at least get a little start here. I will be sending this to some employers, and, I would really appreciate it if you forwarded the message to, maybe some of your coworkers or whatever. I know sometimes, emails get, those things circulate, like, forward this message, but this is not a dumb message. This is not like, how many, those stupid ones where they ask you just stupid questions, little pop quizzes that are supposed to be, like, kind of cute, but they're kind of annoying at the same time, and you just kind of roll your eyes and forward it anyway, just because it says to do that. Well, this is the kind of email that I think really needs to be forwarded, because this, like I said, this is the new Holocaust, and people need to wake up to it. And so that's really important. And hopefully, I think I'm going to cover this very well, and I already have outlines on it. Like I said, once I settle, I do need help. I need help putting it together. I need help with other people, and targets, as well as people who understand that or start who can wake up and say, hey, you know what, I can help. I could participate in these projects, because this is just an absolute nightmare. It is a nightmare. And they tend to minimize your fear. They keep thinking, well, you don't know, like, for example, I'm suspecting that these people thought I was going to be very happy and I was going to be surprised and everything. I guess it's a very sweet idea, but at the same time, I don't know these people. I mean, I don't know, I've changed since high school. Okay. That's not to say that, but how could somebody even think that way and then manipulate my employment and then get angry at me for just the whole thing? It's just the whole thing. This is gossip gone way out of control. And I'm sitting here wondering, what the hell? What the hell? I really thought initially that the aggression started. Looking back, I knew it was going on at organized sports, but the aggression, to me, the real pain really started at the farmer's place. So, I mean, I'm just trying to, like, putting all this stuff together, and it's just like, wow. So I basically been a target for something that I didn't do and had no knowledge of, just like the majority of these people, okay? Now, the difference between me and Adam Smith, the guy who did the Chick-fil-A blow up, he knows good and well what he did, okay? Do I think that he should be punished for all eternity for what he's done? Absolutely not. He does not deserve to be punished for all eternity. He's learned his lesson. And hopefully, I mean, even though he did it in a bad way, maybe, he could, I think he was defending the gay and lesbian community. I think that's what his initial goal is. I hope that maybe they kind of, I don't know, what I mean? I think maybe sometimes people can be kind of autocratic when they get involved in certain political issues, and he probably took it upon himself to express a certain way, and he may have done it the wrong way, okay? But does he deserve forgiveness? Some of these people in this world have done far more. I mean, anybody who participated in gang stalking, to me, are far worse than Adam Smith could ever be, okay? And so these people really don't deserve second chances as far as I'm concerned, okay? But in my opinion, does Adam Smith deserve a second chance? I'm going to say yeah. I think he should, but you know what? I can't control things, you know what I mean? And I don't think that he should put a company under any form of liability. His company at the time, he did not put his company under liability. Now, I think a lot of people were calling his workplace, and I don't know I really don't know how they handled it. I don't really necessarily agree with how they handled it, but then again, I don't know what was really going on. And chances are he may have had some tension with his other coworkers, and who knows? I don't know what the deal is, okay? But my point is that I think people are vicious. I think they're evil, and there's a lot of cruelty out there, plain and simple. And what these people initially planned, or what they were actually trying to do, has destroyed my life, okay, and put me in basically a situation where my life is in jeopardy, okay? I like I said, I don't feel safe. So I need to be able to secure employment. I need to be able to find a place on my own where I can be and I can feel safe, okay? And as far as socializing is concerned, I have to be very careful about that. So if people thought that, I'm the kind of person who just wants to party or whatever, everybody needs friends. Everybody needs to have some sort of sense of security, okay? But these people have created a situation where it's just going to be the opposite, okay? Not that I was always a partier person anyway, but, I figured I'd have maybe one or two girlfriends, someone I can hang out with and, do different things with in my life. But I have to be careful about that now, so I'm going to be in a constant state of worry all the time. And like I said, there is no coming over to my house. There is no, and if they ever do, I really have to get to know them. And you know what? I didn't know my family was a bunch of perps. I had no idea they had so much anger and hatred towards me. So, and it's funny. I'm very intuitive, but there is, like, even people who are well versed in psychology sometimes find it very difficult to apply that knowledge into their own families, okay? It's one of those weird things, okay? They can see it in everybody else, but they can't see it in themselves. So, it's very tricky. So my safety is of utmost importance, and that's what I'm concerned about. These people have put my life in jeopardy. So you can see why a lawsuit would be justifiable. It really is. I mean, that farmer deserves to be sued. The people I work for right now deserve to be sued. All the other people deserve to be sued. The IPO deserves to be sued all the way down the line. Every single last one of them should be sued, okay? They really should be. Hey, I'm just saying that this is my concern. So for all the perps, you broke the law. Okay, you put my life in jeopardy. You deserve to lose your business. You deserve to turn all your money over to me. So do the best you can to smooth this transition over, because Maria needs to get going, okay? And she needs a very safe way of doing it. She needs to be protected, okay? The least you could do is wise up, get this stuff, and help me make a smooth transition, because my life is on the line. And that's just the bare bottom line. Wrapping up this video. Have a wonderful day.